The citizen's ticket is a darn good one. I'm all for people having a choice. The idea of Minucci getting elected to Congress, that makes me sick.
His views don't truly represent the majority of Riverside voters.
That's right. With the three of you guys in the race, Minucci could get elected by a minority.
Now, if you'd organized your people a little earlier.
The truth is, my family was in great danger.
You know, I think Doug is right. In a special election like this, we just didn't have the time to really get a department that could really affect the outcome.
I wish I could tell you the whole tragic story.
Jerry, let's face it, you and Jill are not that far apart on the issues.
That's right. I've gone through your position papers. I've compared them to ours. There's no basic difference in philosophy.
So, why doesn't Jill withdraw and give me her support?
Well, I guess that is one solution, isn't it? I think the party bosses would be a little bit shocked there, wouldn't they, Frank?
Well, I don't know. I think they're pretty much unshockable by now, huh?
Then I have your support, Frank.
No, not mine, Jerry. I am permanently committed.
I was afraid of that.
You know, when you come right down to it, Jerry, there aren't that many votes that you can count on in the total picture. The clubhouse has always been strong in this district, both the major parties. Right now, we're expecting major support from many independents. Now, you yourself know how expensive it is to mount a campaign, just like we do. Is it worth it to get 19 extra votes?
If I only get 19 extra votes, I won't do you much harm, or good, if I throw them to you.
I don't want to hurt you any more than I already have.
You disagree, Frank?
With you, Bobby? Never.
Well, listen, seriously, Jerry, you could do us a lot of good, but if you continue to stay in this race, you're going to do us a lot of harm.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I hear everybody talking here but Jerry. They're all making assumptions about how his campaign is going. Jerry knows better than anyone what's going on. Suppose we let him tell us, huh? What are your chances, Jerry?
Not great, but you'd probably have ways of measuring that better than I would.
And we've got you down for 11% of the vote, isn't that it, Bobby?
That's right.
I hope to do better than that. This isn't a brand new idea, you know. I've been planning to run in the next regular election.
You still could. This doesn't preclude that.
It's a lot tougher running against an incumbent, especially one who's doing a good job.
Ah, I see. So that's why you'd like to see Minucci win. You think he wouldn't do as good a job as Jill would?
I know he wouldn't. But no, I don't want him to win.
I'm afraid that's what's going to happen unless you step aside, my friend. You'll be a spoiler if you do better than 11%.
If you keep thinking along those lines, you'd never have a third party.
Well, I could see the need for one if this Coleridge and Minucci were carbon copies of each other, but they're not. They're like day and night. You have anything against Jill?
Not a thing. I think she's one hell of a lady.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Jerry, jump on the bandwagon. I know Jill can't promise you anything, but she'd love to have your support. The sooner the better.
I keep wanting to call you, to hear your voice. But that would be dangerous.
It's time to let go.
Maybe you're right, Frank. Maybe it is time to let go. I know it wasn't easy for you to withdraw. There is a time to let go, and maybe this is it. But I want to think about it. Look, I'll try and have an answer for you in 24 hours.
That's great, Jerry. Thank you for consideration. I hope we take you aboard.
Thanks, Jerry.
We'll be in touch.
Good.
Good seeing you, Frank.
Good to see you, Jerry. You know, you've got a great career ahead of you. Wouldn't hurt to have major party support.
That's what my father says.
Your father is right.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.
That's good going. I think you got through to him. He knows what you've been through.
Well, I hope he comes around.
Well, listen, we've got to get over to headquarters. Want to come along?
Yeah, maybe a little bit later.
All right.
Okay. Yes.
Excuse me.
Oh, Lee, come on in.
I didn't see a secretary outside.
No, that's perfectly all right. You know Jill?
Yes.
Bob Reed.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
And this is Jill's image maker, Doug Waterman, Lee Kirkland.
Very pleased to meet you.
How do you do? I have interrupted something
No,
important.
we're just
haven't I?
leaving. Excuse us.
Please, sit down. I'll be right back. You got anything?
Yeah. Will we see you later?
Sure. Either that or I'll give you a call.
You were great.
Okay, Frank, I think it's in the bag.
Well, this certainly is a surprise. Pleasant one.
Thank you. I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
Yes, the thought had crossed my mind.
I'd like you to do some legal work for me.
Great. I hope it's complicated.
Well, why is that?
So I could bury myself in it. I'd like that right now.